Hi, Phoebe.
We're here to read you
Another story.
What's the title?
I am too absolutely small for school.
In a British accent.
Featuring Charlie and Lola. I had this little sister, Lola. She is small and very funny. Mom and Dad say she is nearly almost big enough to go to school. Lola is not so sure. She doesn't want to go to school. Lola says,
I am absolutely not big. I am still quite small.
see, she's smallish. She says,
I probably do not have time to go to school. I am too extremely busy doing important things at home.
she's catching butterflies. I say, at school you will learn numbers and how to count up to 100. Lola says,
I don't need to learn up to 100. I already know up to 10, and that is plenty. I have 10 fingers, and also I have 10 toes.
let's
And
count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 toes.
And I never eat more than 10 cookies at one time. 10 is enough.
1, 2, 3, everyone say it.
4,
4, 5,
5,
6, 7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
10.
10. 10 cookies.
Is that enough?
I think that's enough.
It's more than enough.
But Lola, I say, what if 11 eager elephants all wanted a treat? How would you count up how many treats that would be?
Well,
Says Lola.
I am not quite sure.
Look at all those elephants.
Nice patterns.
I say, what about learning your letters, Lola? If you know how to write, you can send cards to people you like. Lola says,
I like to talk on the telephone.
What the heck is that thing?
Telephone.
It's more friendly and straight away.
oh, telephone. Telephone. But not everyone has a telephone, you know, Lola, I say.
Who doesn't?
Says Lola. Santa Claus, I say. You have to write him a special note and send it to the North Pole to tell the elves your Christmas wish. Otherwise, the elves might get your wish mixed up.
I didn't know that, Charlie.
Says Lola. Look at
Why
that.
does she have a sock?
Because they got her wish mixed up.
Oh.
And Lola, I say, don't you want to read words? Then you'll be able to read your own books and understand secret messages written on the fridge. Lola says,
I know lots of secrets. I don't need to read words, and I've got all my books in my head. If I can't remember, I can just make them up.
And do you see that note on the fridge? What does it say?
Pink
It
milk
says,
in this fridge.
there's pink milk in this fridge.
You know who loves pink milk?
Lola.
Lola does.
That's the Chinese word for want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why that's there.
Want pink?
Want pink milk.
Oh my goodness. She's very scary. But Lola, I say, what would you do if there was an ever so angry ogre who would not go to sleep unless you read him his favorite bedtime story?
I don't know, Charlie.
Says Lola. That looks like a very scary situation to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
be in that situation.
yeah. That,
Then Lola says,
I would like to read to an ogre and count up elephants and send notes to the North Pole, but I absolutely will not ever wear school uniform. I do not like wearing the same as other people.
I say, but Lola, you won't have to wear a school uniform. At our school you can wear whatever you like,
Oh,
says Lola.
you wait there. I know exactly what I can wear.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever
she
you
wearing?
like.
What is she wearing? That's silly. Well, Lola, I say,
You could wear that to school.
that's certainly stylish, but you cannot go to school dressed as a crocodile. You can't. Lola says,
This is not a crocodile. This is an alligator.
I say, you can't really go to school as an alligator either.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah,
Why
Not a
not?
good idea.
says Lola. Because alligators for fancy. For school, stripes are nice. Really? Oh, no,
Really?
that's the wrong person. I messed up.
Really?
Says Lola.
I like to wear stripes.
Says Lola.
But what will I do at lunchtime? You know I will never, not ever eat a school lunch.
My sister Lola is fussy about food. I say, but Lola, you can take your very own packed lunch in your very own lunchbox. Lola says,
I do not want to eat at school alone, all by myself, on my own.
Look what's on her lunchbox.
Oh,
You see that? I think that's a raccoon.
Yeah, it's kind of like, or a burglar cat.
A burglar cat.
Sneak it in.
I say, but Lola, at school you'll meet lots of new friends. You can have lunch with one of them. Then Lola says,
But I already have my friend, Soren Lorenzen. I like to have lunch at home with him.
Soren Lorenzen is Lola's invisible friend. No one knows what he looks like. He's right there. Can you see it? There's a bit of reflection on the paper. You
Oh,
see that?
that's kind of what that must be what Soren Lorenzen looks like.
Yeah.
Actually, it kind of looks like Charlie.
It's like a ghost that's
You see she's
peeking
sitting
out
on
of the
her chair.
doorway, but then goes back without moving
is he
its
drinking?
feet.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
drinking strawberry.
I think that's pink milk.
I say, well, Soren Lorenzen will be going to school too. What will he do if he can't sit next to you?
Oh, you're right. Soren Lorenzen is a little slightly nervous to be at school on his own. I will absolutely have to go too.
Says Lola. Look, he's right there.
There he is. I think
They're
so.
eating lunch together.
Imaginary friends are nice.
Yeah. Walking to school, Lola is all wobbly. She says,
Soren Lorenzen is feeling slightly not very well. He is worried he will not be able to count numbers, do letters, and read words, and no one will talk to him, so he will be all by himself on his own.
Lola, I say, it will be okay. You'll be fine. I bet you'll both have a really good time. And after school, we'll have pink milk at home. She loves pink milk. Look at that. They're both wearing scarves and hats because it's cold. You can see the leaves.
Fall.
Maybe it's
school
fall.
time.
Yeah. But all day, I am worried. I don't see Lola at recess, and she's nowhere at lunch. When school gets out, she's not by her peg. But then there she is, and she's not all alone by herself. She's hopping along home with somebody else. At home, I say, Lola, I told you that you would have a good time. And Lola says,
Oh, I know, Charlie. I was not worried. It was Soren Lorenzen who was nervous, not me. I was fine. See, he's right there.
Oh.
see, he's in the middle.
Oh, well, seemed pretty nervous. Yeah, well, Lola was fine. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Wow. Thank you, Bach kids.
that was a good book. I like that.
And you know who else might watch?
Phoebe. And,
Phoebe will definitely watch.
And Ellie.
Ellie might watch. Yeah, maybe other kids out there.
Yeah.
You say goodnight to
Hello
the
to
kids
everyone.
or hello to the kids
Also,
Hello
good night.
and good night.
or good afternoon. Oh,
Or good afternoon.
Yeah,
Good
whatever.
morning.
Sloth man.
I hope you liked it.
Or good noon.
We love you.